Hey everybody, I'd like to share a story with you about what happened to me yesterday going through the DFW airport. Um, and It's a really good story, but what happened is it reminded me of another story that occurred to me a couple years ago. And I'll share that story with you first. Um, I'm an airline pilot, and I was based in DC for a short period of time, and I had a crash pad. So I had no means of transportation, so anything I needed to do was by walking. And I'd gone to the grocery store and I got a few things for the apartment. And on my way back, uh, my bag was a paper bag because I shopped at Whole Foods, and I had too many things in there. One of the handles had given way, and the bag had tilted and pretty much fell to the sidewalk. The bottom of the bag, I was amateur bagging specialist, and I had put my dozen eggs on the bottom of the bag and everything else on top. And anyway, um, lost a couple eggs in the process and whatnot. But when that happened, the bag dropped, and I was trying to gather up my things, and there was another couple that was walking opposite direction on the sidewalk, and this couple happened to have another bag, and they had graciously given it to me so I could get my things all the way back to the apartment with hopefully out any other further event. But I was very grateful for that. It just happened. An unfortunate event happened at the right time. And so I was very thankful for what they did and what they offered. And so that memory has always stuck with me. And it has helped me through some times. And you never know what somebody's going through. And through that, I was doing all right. But um, anyway, so let's fast forward to yesterday. Um, I was walking through DFW Airport. I was going from one flight to another. I was trying to work another leg and came down here to Guatemala City for the night. But anyway, as I was getting to the aircraft, to the gate to do my flight, I was walking towards the Skylink at DFW. Those that know, it's the train that drives you around or from terminal to terminal. Anyway, I got up to the platform and waiting for the train. As I'm walking towards the doors, there was a big group of people. The best thing I could guess, there was a gate change for another flight or something. But a big group of people waiting for the same train I was, but I was walking towards them, and I hear this rip, and I knew right away what it was. Somebody had lost, or had, their bag had torn, and I just heard everything spill out. And so I looked over and I went towards the gentleman. I didn't know what I could do, but I wanted to do something. 'Cause I felt bad for him because I've been in that situation before. He had baggage. He had his shopping bag that was full of items, drink, a shoebox, candy bar, and he was waiting for a train, and definitely if he had to wait to figure out what to do with all those items, he was going to miss his train. I didn't know if he was catching a flight or what. And anyway, and so I stood there for a couple seconds, and I don't know what I can do for this guy, even though I wanted help so bad. And I looked down in my bag, and I happened to buy a reusable grocery bag in Costa Rica. Uh, in Costa Rica, they don't have plastic grocery bags. If you want a bag, you either have to bring your own or you have to buy one there, and they cost $1. So I do shopping there when I go there. I buy coffee and whatnot. But so I happened to buy a bag last time I was there. So I keep it in my overnight bag. So when I ever go down to Costa Rica or whatever, I need a bag to go shopping, I already have it. So I saw it there in the back of my overnight bag, pulled it out, opened it up, said, "Here you go. You know, here's bag." And right away, the gentleman acted just as I did when that happened to me, and it was a sigh of relief. He just had something happen to him that he wasn't expecting. Nobody likes to lose their grocery bag or anything, you know, when they're walking through an airport. But anyway, there was he let out a sigh of relief, said thank you, and I helped him load up the bag and everything. And we got on the same train together and rode over to the next terminal. And we just had to struck up a little conversation, and I think he was still a little shy, but he had arrived in Dallas and he was home, and but in the very end he was very thankful and glad I was there to help him out, because I've been there. I think we've all been there when something has happened and you just feel like you're down on your luck a little bit, and something is there at the right moment to pick you up. So I want to spread this a little bit around and kind of coin, if you have a bag to offer and you can help someone, do it, because you're going to make that person's day. You're going to make your day. And this memory will stick with me for a very, very long time. So with holidays coming up, and regardless holidays coming up or not, always, you know, if you got a bag to offer, lend it and pay it forward, and hopefully the next person will do the same thing. So happy holidays, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this, and take care.